I'm afraid to say I wouldn't put it past you to drink yourself on the table and somehow get left behind here. Oh, come on. You can at least rummage up a little good faith into your instructor. Well, can't say I mind having some company. Margot! A mug of your best lager for my stew. A tea would be fantastic, thanks. This teacher of his. Hello friends, my name is Rean and it's time for more Trails of Cold Steel 2, Legend of Heroes. I thank you so much for watching, hope you enjoy this episode of it. And last time we saved Fiona, so let's go say hi to Elliot, see how he's doing. Ooh, I'm so relieved that Fiona's safe and sound. I shouldn't have worried about her as long as she's with Dad either. Yeah, there's no guarantee that she won't run into danger in the future, but next to your dad's a pretty safe place to be. Pretty darn safe. I'm just glad everything worked out in the end. It wouldn't have. Not for you and Valimar though, and the rest of our classmates of course. It won't be easy to repay you, but I'll be sure to help out as best I can. Come on, we've been through enough that you don't have to worry about repaying us. Just take some time to rest for now. Oh, I know. While I'm here, I might as well go listen to that fiddle player. Probably won't get a better chance than right now, right? Maybe I should join him. Yes. Oh, are you coming too? Sure, might as well. That wide open area there looks like it'd make for a good listening spot, shall we? We shall. Oh, Elliot's so sweet. That guy's always around. Not bad, wee man. Yeah, music is like that is perfect for the grand market. Oh yeah, and I'm all jazzed up to work twice as hard. Thank you, thank you. Please note that the hat is open to donations. Wow, he's good. That performance was something else. Yeah, you and I could tell just how good it was. It seems to have lifted everyone's spirits here in the market a little too. You're right. It really is incredible how something so simple can put people's minds at ease. Music really does hold its own unique power, doesn't it? I have to agree with that. Concerts like this one, and even our own, really make me realize how amazing music can be. Yeah, I feel like that fact sinking in for me all over again. There are things that music can do that military forces can't. Just like how there are things we can do that no one else can. Rescuing Fiona is as good an example of that as any. Exactly. Whenever feeling down, just remember that we've got our own role to play in all this. And we'll keep trying to find it while doing all we can to bring this conflict to an end. Yeah! We will, Elliot. Your bond with Elliot was strengthened. Yes, level 4. That's great. Art support. Ooh, thank you, Elliot. Okay. I don't know about Towa, because we're not going to fight with her. Probably. What's over here? Gambler Jack, Chapter 10. Alright. What's a prismatic cape? Rent's confused. Let's buy it. It's not equipped it. Orange cape. Oh. Probably should have put that on somebody. Silver emblem. Did I need one of those? Let's exchange a bit. Some monies. All white troops. Heard all about your little rescue mission. Cannot believe you even chased off them provincial bambots. You're brilliant. If you need any food, I'm your man. Even throwing something extra special for you. Ha ha ha. What? Liquor? What are you gonna throw on special? High five. I like the market. Oh. Whew. It's been a while since I did business at the Grand Market. I'm beat. Times like this make me want to brew up a nice cappuccino. Sit back and relax. Speaking of, I can teach you the tricks to making a mean cappuccino if you like. Ooh, receive the recipe for a comforting cappuccino. Thank you. For you, so. Bitter juice, more foods. Thanks for the recipe! Oh, that's just Towa. Okay. Gaius! I don't know if I want to talk to you or not. I want to, but I know your bond's really high. Like, really high. I use Gaius a lot. Managers? There's someone over there. That's the way out. A lot of people over here. Hey, Jusis. I love that outfit on him. Talk to Jusis a bit. He's really new to this group. He was the last one we got, so I don't have any points of him. With the provincial army routed, peace has finally returned to this town. It may only be temporary, but for now, that's something worthy of celebration. He looks incredibly uncomfortable to be here. Not that I can blame him. Spend time with Jusis? Make him feel better? Sure. Hey, Jusis, what do you say we walk around the market for a bit? It'd be pretty fun since they're finally getting back together. What brought this on? Who cares? Come on, let's go. I like both of Jus's outfits in this game. His normal, noble attire, and that cool black outfit he's got on right now. Alright, with that, Rean dragged reluctant Jusis to the Grand Market. This is the first time I've been to Celdric's Grand Market. Oh yeah, he wasn't with us when we went to Celdric the first time. Oh, really? That's a surprise. I guess you never had the chance to come here during any of our field studies. While it may be part of the Cruisin' Province, I rarely visited Celdric itself. In fact, I hardly left the Burrhart area before entering Thor's. Well, that's all the more reason to make the most of our time here, right? Kind of a shame it's not nearly as bustling as it was the last time we were here. Maybe I should head back to the Courageous after... Alright, lads, how's it keeping? Hey, it's him again. Oh, it's Becky's dad. How are you, sir? It's been a while. Heard you lot did some real work at the Twin Dragons Bridge. Actually got some nice fresh apples in this morning, so here, fancy a wee try? No worries either, it's on me. Think of it as a celebrating Celdric's freedom. Well, if you're offering, thanks. Nice fresh juicy apples. How exactly does one eat this? You've never eaten an apple? What? Jusis? What? How? How? Really? I'm confused. How do you never eat an apple in your life? Just take a bite into it. This is fresh too, so it'll taste better than the store-bought kind. Bite. You're right. The juiciness enhances the flavor as well. Good to hear, good to hear. And to be sure, you're Duke Alberia's son, right? Uh-oh, he knows. You knew? Nah, need to panic, wee man. I just heard rumors about you and your bro is all. They said the youngest brother's a bit unfriendly, but always kind to we kids and the like. And there's the oldest brother, who is so skilled he's one of the reasons the Noble Alliance have been doing so well in the war. That's certainly true. Well, I cannot deny that most of us at the Grand Market aren't exactly fond of Duke Albera. But at the same time, I'm no nearly silly enough to hold some grudge against you just because you're a son. Pretty sure the same applies to everyone else too. It's a relief to hear you say that. Thank you so much. Nah, Nibada. Hate to see him not having a good time here is all. That was sweet. I certainly wasn't expecting that. After everything that's happened here because of my father's influence, I had thought to hang my head low, but who would have thought I'd be accepted so readily? It's not all that complicated, you know. In the end, you're only tied to the Duke is through your blood, right? So just be yourself, Jusis. Be proud of who you are, like you usually are. I really haven't been myself recently, have I? Not if you keep giving me pep talks like these. You're right then. You're right, Rean. I should take this time to prepare for future outings rather than waste it worrying over nothing. Good to hear. Good to hear. Your bond of use is strengthened. Yeah, his is pretty low. Jusis, this was awesome. Emma. I haven't done much of Emma. Planning to hit the town, Emma? Oh, hello, Rean. Something like that. I was going to take a little walk over to Lunaria Nature Park. Oh. That's kind of dangerous for yourself. This wouldn't have anything to do with Celine and I sensing the higher elements last time we were there, would it? Yes, actually. She told me all about it. I thought it might be a good idea for me to go take a look for myself. I shouldn't be too much trouble for me. The monsters around there aren't especially challenging. Oh yes, they are. It might be a good idea for me to tag along with her anyway. I'm gonna protect her. Or at least make sure she doesn't die. I'm more than confident you'll be able to take care of yourself, but would you be opposed to some company? I'd like to see how the park is doing now myself. By all means, I'll be happy to have your company. Well then, shall we? Look, I know Emma's skilled, but the monsters were no joke last time. Rean had trouble. Together, Rean and Emma stepped out onto the highway and walked to the park. Something is certainly out of balance here. And I can sense the presence of higher elements as well. Fortunately, the effect seems to be limited to within the park itself. You don't think that there could be a cryptid here like Logarim Castle, do you? Well, I don't sense one now. The elements are only present in the park itself, so I think they're here as a result of the chaos in Erebonia, particularly because this area is so close to a spirit vein. But I can't offer any guarantees that the surrounding area won't be affected in the future, though. Emma? I'm sorry. I was wondering if I might be able to calm things down a little. I think I'll try at least. Please step away. Go, Emma! Magic time! Oh, spirit vein! Calm the chaos of this land by the guidance of my mana. Did it work? Any luck? No, unfortunately not. As I feared, my power simply isn't enough to quell a disturbance of this magnitude, and Celine's assistance wouldn't help me do any better. Oh, well, at least you tried. Is something wrong? I was just thinking, I bet Vita would be able to do it. With the amount of power she has, she'd be able to handle something like this without even trying. Oh, right. I've always been falling behind her, desperately trying to catch up. I've always admired the incredible talent she has as a witch. No, admiration isn't quite it. The truth is, I've always had an inferiority complex when it comes to her. I've always compared myself to her, always reminded of how lacking I am in comparison. I'm sorry. You've ended up with a weak witch like me instead of a competent one like her. No, Emma, no! If only I were stronger. As I am, there's no way they'll ever be able to catch up to her. You keep saying always, Emma. No one's born with the ability to do everything perfectly from the start. Just like my swordsmanship, there's always going to be someone who has more experience. So rather than beat yourself up for not matching up, take it one step at a time instead. One step at a time? Yeah, and we'll all be there doing the same thing with you. And gradually, bit by bit, we'll all become more experienced and skilled at what we do. It's not something you can do overnight, but one day, you'll be able to catch up with her. I suppose you're right. All I can do for now is focus on the task at hand and hope that it will get us closer. I think I was just feeling a little impatient and frustrated, don't mind me. I don't mind at all, really. We all get that way sometimes. Anyway, we've come all the way to the park. Wanna walk around and relax some? That sounds lovely. It's like a date with Emma. Rean and Emma then enjoyed some quality time relaxing and admiring the area around Lunaria Nature Park before eventually returning to Celdric. That was cute. Yeah, but her bond needs to go up some more. Who's in here? I thought Becky cheered up, but she's been thinking about stuff lots these days. She shut herself in her room early and hasn't come out since. Weird. What's she even doing? Becky? My husband's been acting very strange lately. Been putting most of his profits aside for something. He's been ordering new goods with loan money too. Oh, really? I just can't fathom why he'd do something like this, especially when times are hard as they are. It's kind of interesting. What's he up to? Becky! Perfect timing, Rean! Hey there, Becky. You're looking much better than last time I saw you. You got yourself to thank for that. You lot went absolutely mental over the Twin Dragons Bridge, didn't you? Cannot believe you didn't even tell me that you were doing that beforehand. Sorry about that, but yesterday was the first chance we'd had to come back to Celdric in a long time. What, does it mean you're up for coming with us? Darn right. I got a bunch of stuff in the lands and old grand markets, so I'm ready to go. I will not take no for an answer to. I didn't think you would. I'm more than glad to have you aboard. The Land of the Courageous is not far from here, so I can issue to everyone No need for that, I'm heading in now. Time to brush up my merchant skills while I got the chance. That sweet Daffy will never know what hit him. Bye, Becky. Thanks for joining. You're amazing. Nice to have her back in high spirits. I'll give her the run and everything on the ship later. Becky was welcome aboard the Courageous. Yes, I like that. Yes. I'm happy about Becky. Did they say anything that she left? Here, you're in charge of taking care of Becky. She's a wee bit clumsy sometimes, so watch out. You gotta keep her safe too. Oh, that's good as her little brother cares. Please take good care of Becky. I can't deny that I'm going to worry about her, but that's what a mother does. And now it's my duty to support her no matter what path she takes. If her heart's set on using all her merchant skills to help you, then that's exactly what she should do. Still, would you minding keeping an eye on her for me? Nothing extreme, just to make sure she stays alright. Oh, sure. Try my best. Okay, let's run around some more. Actually, what's going on with these guys? RMP. Oh, hello there. Heard all about your work at the Twin Dragons Bridge. The Virtual Army gave Celdric up without much of a fight, which is surprising. The fact that it's an important location in the railway system means that losing it must have been a rather big hit. Who knows? Maybe this will serve as a big step towards bringing the Civil War to an end. I hope so. I've gone and conducted a thorough investigation of the town. Oh, it's Captain Kisling. It's definitely too small to station an armored unit here, though doing so may have caused unrest either way. As such, our job here in Celdric will be simply to maintain public order. We'll also be working closely with the RMP to prevent any and all attacks coming from Trista. So I'm happy that the Imperial Army is here because Nova wants for jerks to the people. Let's hope these guys are way better. I think they are. So we station ourselves here in Celdric from now on. Owe your gratitude as well. Thanks to your help, we now have extra supplies from the Twin Dragon Bridge as well as those provided to us from here. You're all from Thor's, right? Good work back there. Many of us in the 4th Division care dearly for Fiona, so we can't thank you enough for rescuing her. It took all our willpower to contain our anger over her being taken hostage, truth be told. Kidnapping others, even if they are related to a military officer, simply cannot be forgiven. Aw, I can't go in there still. The 4th Armored Division is currently using this guardhouse as a base of operations. There's sensitive information inside, so I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to turn back. Alright. This guardhouse is now in the command of the 4th Armored Division, taking liberty replacing all the Imperial Army flags with our own. Based on my observations, it's not an especially impressive base of operations. Still, my role in Celdric is to maintain public order, so it should serve us well enough in that regard. There's Elisa. I'm pretty sure I have pretty good levels with Alvin. What? If it isn't the hard workers from Thor's, I heard you were quite busy today. But I must say, I nearly had a heart attack when I heard you would be taking on those Sodots. I hope none of you got hurt. We're all fine. It's good to see that you're looking well too. The Provincial Army retreated without much issue. Indeed, they left in a flurry of panic, and no harm came to the townsfolk during that. I really can't thank you all enough for what you've done for this town. Never would have been possible without all the support we received. And yet this peace wouldn't have been possible in the first place without you. Townsfolk are ecstatic about all this. Please make yourself home here during your stay. Least we can do to show our gratitude. Thank you, sir. We'll do just that. I hear you've been working hard on all the requests my brother sent you. In fact, he was simply gushing about you. Really? Really? Word of your exploits has been reaching the ears of Western Erebonia, you know. And everything they've heard has been filling them with just as much hope as it has the people here. He asked me to pass along a message for you as well. It won't always be easy, but I hope you'll keep fighting the good fight. I had no idea what we were doing was having an effect on so many people. And we really will keep fighting. If what we're doing brings hope to the very ones we're fighting for, nothing is too difficult. Such fine spirit is worthy of a fine reward in my opinion. Allow me to present you with this. Oh, thank you. Seed Medal of Charity. I can't believe my eyes. It's a medal belonging to the Order of the Phoenix Wings, the Medal of Charity. It's proof that its bearer spared no effort in working to help the people of Erebonia. Your classmates played no small part in achieving all you have, of course, but I'm sure it's only possible because of you. I'm honored, Your Highness. And if you think I'm worthy, I'll gladly accept. Wonderful! And to echo my brother's words, keep fighting the good fight. In turn, I'll do all I can to aid you. Thank you! That's awesome! I spoke to the market manager and he agreed to let us use some of the stuff in the stalls that have closed down. I normally would have asked, but George said he needed materials for repairing the ship. When you're acting captain, you've got to work with what you're given. It was like a bit much for her to carry all on her own. Oh, maybe I should help her. I can take half of that for you. Actually, I should probably take more than half. This stuff's probably as heavy as you are. There's no way you should be carrying it all on your own. Well, if you're sure. Oh, since you volunteered, mind doing something else for me too? There's a bunch of unusable stuff there that I thought I'd take for myself, so if you wouldn't mind. You want me to drag this junk for you somewhere too? If you think you can turn it into something useful, then sure. Rean's like, it's junk. Don't need this junk. Rean cheerfully helped Towa sort out all the unusable items from the unusable items, and together, the two of them carried anything worthwhile back to the ship. After that, they took the unusable stuff to the highway. There we go, all ready. Target practice? It does. Sounds like you set up you see on a firing range. Uh-huh, that's exactly what it is. This is a perfect opportunity for me to get some practice in. And you know what they say, there's no time like the present. Practice? What kind of practice? I've never seen her fight. At all. Just watch. Towa! That's an Orbal gun, isn't it? A pretty big one at that. Design looks very different. That design looked like a thing like your standard Reinford product, though. That's because it was made at the ZCF in Liberax, apparently. It's different from your average Orbal gun in that it shoots art-based bullets. I guess the easiest way to understand is to think it was Orbal staff, but like in the shape of a gun. First, our Arcus units, now this technology continued to impress. I had no idea ZCF was even producing stuff like this. Prince Oliver gave it to you, didn't he? Yep, right after he parted ways with us. It's a prototype too, so normally only people involved in its development would be able to get their hands on one. The Prince must have some connection to some ZCF. Lucky us. I mean, at least I'd be surprised to hear about this. Well, it is a totally new invention. I thought it'd be okay if because of my experience using regular Orbal guns at the academy, but turns out I was wrong. Would you mind helping me out with my target practice, Rean? Not at all. Can I ask what brought all this on, though? You're already the best backup we could ask for. It seems odd for you to be taking up a weapon now. I was actually a bit perplexed myself when he handed this to me, but I think he realized that I've been worried about my own lack of strength lately. Towa, you have? Sorry, I didn't even notice. Oh, it's okay. It's just I've been tasked with looking after the courageous. I can't rely on everyone protecting me forever. And this isn't just some kind of minor clash you've been swept up in either. This is a full-on war in every sense of the word. If I can't look after myself, I'm just going to end up being a burden. That's the last thing I want, so can you see if I want to become strong enough to protect myself? This has really been weighing down on you, hasn't it? It's not just that either. Viscount Arce especially chose me to succeed him. He's trusted me to fill his shoes. To me, that makes it my duty to become more capable of supporting everyone in the Courageous. Oh, that's more than enough to convince me. If you got your heart set on this, then I'll gladly help you out. Let's become strong together, Towa, along with the rest of the Courageous. Yeah! I want to see her fight! Oh, yes. Ooh, Towa, nice. She may be small, but I don't know anyone else who works half as hard as she does. That's to do I can for her sake, too. After joining her practice for a while, Rean leisurely walked Towa back to town. Wait, we do have points! Oh. I didn't think we would. That's awesome. That's so awesome. Who are you? Honey fact time! It's a common misconception that bees make honey simply by gathering nectar together from different flowers. But there's more to it than that. Once the nectar's gathered, the bees pass it to one another while chewing it until it finally turns into honey. Eh? This unique process makes honey a product we humans could never make on our own. Aren't bees amazing? What? They chew it? Oh. I know my mom said something about she didn't want to eat honey anymore because it grossed her out when she found out how it was made. Maybe that's something to do with it. This store really is a mystery to me. Today's the day. It's time to figure out whether the stuff here is worth buying or not. Let's see, a knife designed for minting an Orbal corkscrew. I can't tell if it's getting my money's worth with these. I have one more bonding point to use. I'm gonna look around some more first. Who's up here? Oh, Elisa. I know Elisa's really high. I can't even deny that. She's been around for a long time. Oh, crap. I have not talked to Sara at all. Celdric really knows how to brew a darn good beer. I should have known I'd find you here. Still hard to argue she hasn't earned it, this time anyway. You seem preoccupied the whole time we were at the Twin Dragons Bridge too. What's with that stare? Nothing much, just be careful you don't end up getting too smashed. You end up getting left behind here, okay? Don't you worry, I'm an instructor. I never be caught that unawares. Besides, I have years of practice drinking on myself under the table. Oh, maybe I should haul a few barrels of beer on the board for when I need a little pick-me-up. Proposal denied. We're in a student-run airship. You can't just haul the whole kegs of booze aboard. What a killjoy. Should I stay for a bit? I'm a little concerned about her. I am too. Well, just in case, I think I'm gonna stay with you for a little while. I'm afraid to say I wouldn't put it past you to drink yourself on the table and somehow get left behind here. Oh, come on. You can at least rummage up a little good faith into your instructor. Well, can't say I mind having some company. Margot! A mug of your best lager for my stew. A tea would be fantastic, thanks. This teacher of his. She is drinking. Yes! Boy, that hit the spot. Beer me again, Margot! Already? Aren't you chugging those down kind of fast? Nah, no problem. One quick snooze to counter the booze is all I need. Don't worry, Rean. Sara's relatively harmless drunk. She'll drink away, have some fun, pass out for a while, then wake up in tip-top shape. That's why most people tend to let her drink as she pleases. I've never seen her cause that much trouble while drunk, actually. Glad we're all on board with my drinking then. Hey, where's that refill? Sorry, but we're all out. Say it ain't so! It's hard to get a steady supply nowadays thanks to the sad state of the Grand Market. We went all out today as well since it's a special occasion, I'm afraid yours is the last one. You might be able to get your hands on some if you head over to the Grand Market though. Oh baby, fortune's on my side after all. Hey Rean, I got a little job for ya. Join my quest for acquired booze. allow me to respectfully decline. Aww, you really gonna make a drunk carry her stuff on her own? Pretty please, with a cherry on top. Keep your seats, Margot. Oh, keep our seats, Margot. We'll be right back. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Oh well, I borrow 2 and I'll pay you for it later. Heh, Roger. Wait, we're really doing this? Time to go Bobby. Despite Rean's objections, he was dragged to the Grand Market against his will. After finding and buying some barrels of Celdric's special brew, the poor boy was then forced, asked politely, to carry them all the way back. Poor Rean. Are these filled with concrete or something? Oh, come on, man up already. You gotta hurry so I can get back to the drinking. Sorry, but I need a minute to catch my breath. Ooh, your love for alcohol never ceases to amaze. As to Kafai and Dad are the same way, but they're an older. I don't think alcoholism is a common in people as young as you. You really know how to flatter a lady, mister. I'm kind of surprised I came to like it this much myself, actually. Only ever got this way because I was copying someone else at first. Oh, would you mind if I asked you who you were copying? Why were they such a bad influence? A certain gentleman to whom I owe a fair amount. He's the type of person who'd fit in an empty bar, spilling his bourbon oh so tenderly. I couldn't help but look up to the image, which is how it all started. You do not exude that image, Sara. Oops, there's probably some conversation to be having with one of my students, huh? Just trying to forget I said anything. Nothing that important anyway. Well, it's not often I get to hear you talk about these things. I have to ask though, is this where your fondness for classy gentlemen originated from? Who knows, I'll let you figure that one out. More importantly, though, get back to carrying. I can feel myself sobering up here. On it, fair madam.